What's good, superstars? Back with another Cryptoys video. You got Superstar Joe, you got Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going, Rob?
Pretty good, you?
Let me make you an offer. 2 punches for the price of 0. Guys, if you're new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification. You know whenever we post some new Cryptoys content for your faces. You can also become a superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button under the video. We still gotta buy some prizes for this giveaway, so we're lacking. Maybe tomorrow. But anyway, get one of these stars next to your name, level up. We're looking for our first super duper rare star in the comments. I don't know if you've seen any, Rob, but I have not yet seen that turnover. I don't know if we're at the 2-year mark just yet. Follow us on Instagram, join the Discord. In the Discord, you will have every project that you could think of that you can go and chat with other people, other superstars, and get your feelings, your thoughts, your honest opinions out there, and don't have to feel worried about what people think, because that's what it's all about. Everyone loves everyone bringing something different to the table, so you should feel very comfortable going in any of our chats and talking over there, and we'll be there to talk as well.
Yeah, Joe, I could say something. I'm so excited about this month's giveaway. The digital toy exchange is operating smoothly. We are ready to give away Cryptoys. It's gonna happen, and I'm looking at the prices here, and I'm very happy with the prices right now for some of the resale of these. We are used to buying things that aren't as utility driven as this for a lot more than what we can get them for now, because we know the future roadmap of the Cryptoys. Yeah. So I'm excited. Like, we may have to do some floor sweeping soon enough. So looking good.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So I just want to jump right in. Basically, we have learned again today that Cryptoys has done an update to the digital toy exchange. We know when it first came out, there was issues. There was some stuff with listing, some stuff with the wallets reading the tokens properly. It was a weekend. It launched on a Saturday. The Rarible team might have been on vacation, waiting at home with their families. Monday came, everything got fixed. Everything got sorted. Wallets were reading properly. But today, we get a little bit of news that nobody expected, and that they have allowed offers on the Cryptoys on the third-party marketplace. So you can go in and make an offer on a Cryptoy that you might want. Very similar to how OpenSea has it on their platform. But I mean, eBay, all these other places where you buy collectibles or NFTs, they have this. So it was a must-have, I think, in our opinion. We just didn't expect it. It was something that we really wanted to have in a platform, and no real talk about this before it actually came live. And sometimes those are the best surprises.
Yeah, and I mean, absolutely, this is fantastic that we actually have the ability to do bids. This is what people love, because someone goes in the marketplace and they, let's say, list this for 4.25. Okay, well, I'm going to go place a bid now. I had to switch to the Polygon network. Yeah. And maybe I'm going to say, all right, well, I'm actually going to make you a bid, and I'm just doing this for fun, for $1. Okay, for $1. So not enough funds per transaction. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I haven't switched it to USDC. That's why I got Matic in my wallet and I haven't had time to switch it over. Anyways, I'll have to do it another time. But the point is, it doesn't change. If you have USDC in your wallet, you could place a bid and make a counter to what people are selling it for. So let's say there's an Ultra Grail listed for 1,000, but you don't want to spend 1,000. You want to spend 750. Well, that person selling has no idea of what someone else is willing to pay. They just put it up for 1,000 and hope for the best. Thanks to bidding, you now have this free market where people can come in and say, no, I don't want to spend what you listed it for. I want to give you this instead. Do you accept? And people might be like, you know what? No one's buying it for 1,000. I'm going to accept their 750. It's just a better way to do transactions here. Very exciting how this comes in. Cryptoys listens to their community. They did research. They said, what do you guys want in a marketplace? And people said, I want to be able to bid on items. I want self-custody. I want to be able to do giveaways and transfers. They wanted all these things. Well, guess what? It's here, and bids is something else that I think people are very excited about.
And I can see down there below, you got a bunch of people bidding and undercutting like crazy on this guy's listing or this girl's listing. But that's the best part about this whole self-custody thing. And a lot of people want self-custody because they want that type of transparency. Oh, look who you found. We found Will on there. I guess it must have been a test bid on that one. But anyways, yeah, I mean, there's so much self-custody and transparency now that we have the blockchain sleuths out there. The people who can read the blockchain like crazy, they're having a great time with this. And I want to show something off here because shout out to Diamond. I mean, Diamond has been going through the whole process. So this is from June 3rd, so a couple days ago. and he has the total revenue or the total sales of items through the third party. So this is like peer to peer, and I think around $5,000 was transacted in like 2 days or 3 days, whatever it was, with a half a market up. We move on 24 hours later, 13,000, and look at the user count jumping up already, and total number of Cryptoys sold jumping up over 100. And Rob, I believe you have the current live data now from Diamond's dashboard. He has a dashboard. You can go check it out. It's on the Flipside Crypto page, but look at that. That's another 24 hours later, and
It's crazy.
and the big Cryptoys teleported in just keeps going up. I mean, it's gone up 500 Cryptoys since the last time that we've seen an update here. But also the sold number is climbing, almost double from the last time. And there's some big volume. We've seen some sales of some Ultra Grails for the high, almost $1,000, like right up there, right? So I mean, it's been something that's been fun to watch and see the excitement of people who maybe are buying exactly what they would like to buy rather than taking the chance with the blind box. So I mean, it's been really, really fun to watch, and that today with the bidding coming out unexpected. It's just been like an extra icing on the cake for us.
Yeah. And I think the important thing here is it's a brand new marketplace. Day one was very light on sales. But we talked about this, but what people have to understand is that the sales is a representative of how much activity and how much use the marketplace is getting. Day one was completely brand new for everyone. People had to figure out how to get USDC. People had to figure out how to teleport out. People had to figure out how to teleport in. People had to figure out how to use the website. And to make matters even harder, the variable website, the digital toy exchange, was not fully operating properly. You weren't able to see your items to list them. You weren't able to see the activity. All of that has now been fixed. So as the days go on and people become educated on how to use this thing, we're seeing the number of sales grow more and more and more, which is a really good indication that more and more Cryptoys users are adopting this marketplace, and potentially may even be new users jumping over here to get an experience of officially licensed Disney and Star Wars IP that they can now buy as a wrap token and have in their own MetaMask wallet to then teleport back into Cryptoys for the utility that Cryptoys will eventually offer. It is truly incredible. So seeing this number right now, it's at 18,000. I think when it first came out, it was like 2,000, and every day we're seeing more and more people use it. Really, really good sign that people are actively in this marketplace, stacking, buying at these discounted prices. We know that the cubes were 40 USD each. Even on a BOGO sale, it was 20. But at the same time, there's a lot of doubles, and some people are like, you know what? I got my Ultra Grail. I have my Grail. I'm gonna go flip some of my uncommons and my rares, so that I can recover some of my funds, and then maybe I can take that and in the future go finish my collection with something else, right?
Yeah.
So I think people are doing that, and you're seeing people adopting this. The digital toy, or I should say the in-house marketplace, is still not operational. We're still waiting for this as well. It's going to be interesting when this one comes out, because users who don't want to learn how to use MetaMask will then be able to use this to then sell the doubles, to then go and maybe buy the ones that they need to complete their collection. This is going to be interesting too when it comes out. And once this comes out, Cryptos is the full package, and they still aren't done. They still have the whole utility they got to do. They got the gamification. They got the AR app. Like, it's crazy. What these guys are doing is insane. This is the dream. This project is the dream of why we came into the space, and these guys are doing it.
I mean, the people right now who are picking some of these things up in the third-party marketplace obviously have foresight for some of the things that the team is building. As ambassadors, we're ambassadors for Cryptoys. Just to make it clear for everybody here, we joined on because we believed in the project. I mean, we were doing videos before we became ambassadors, and it was because we saw the long-term vision. We got to meet the team. We learned about their passion, their drive, their in-house team, their in-house capabilities. The art team's all in-house. They're showing off the product, talking about everything that they're doing behind the scenes. Very, very transparent team, and now very, very transparent market exists. And the thing is, it's doing these types of volumes, whatever it is, in a couple of days here, without the utility built out yet. But there is a lot of faith and a lot of passion behind the community, and it's growing and it's building. And a lot of people are on the fence before the marketplace saying, I'm not doing anything until the marketplace comes. And we have seen people come to us and say, look, I've just got my first crypto. I just did this. I'm doing that because I'm buying what I want. Maybe $40 blind box is too rich for some people. Now they have an option to get into the market. Maybe some people bought a couple, they got doubles or all commons. Now they have an option to swap that for a different one, maybe that they didn't get. It might be the same rarity, but now you have options. Now maybe you can get into something that you wanted to get into. Someone is listing it maybe a little too high. Now you can go make an offer just slightly under, or maybe a little bit more in your price range, and see what happens. It's just great to see that there's all these different options coming, because if you want to bring in masses, you want to bring in users, you have to cater to as many different people's wants and needs as possible. And I mean, there's not one set of rules for that. I mean, we're big utility believers. There are some people who say we just like to collect the IP. There's some people who believe that they need self-custody. Some people are going to buy Cryptoys when the token market is out and never take them off of the Cryptoys app because they don't want to dabble in self-custody. So there's some people still on the sidelines right now because they can't buy in that token market. So they might wait for that because they don't want to do this self-custody either, but they do want to move around and pick exactly which ones they want and take part in that. So I think that they're still unlocking users that are going to be liking different things as they come. But I mean, they're just continuing to build, continuing to release. And this is what we noticed a long time ago, May 2023, about the team and how they follow through on their promises and actually deliver what they say they will deliver. On top of that, they have an excellent roadmap on their Trello board that is constantly updated. Their white paper constantly updated. You can see last revisions over there. This is an organized machine. Not only that, Mattel backed with I mean, they're partnered with Mattel when it comes to this whole thing. Mattel's not just doing that for anybody in the space. You'll see that, but this is something that a lot of people and a lot of smart people believe in, and that's because they're just like top notch across the board. So, I mean, we're very happy to be ambassadors for that reason, and it's been a wild ride, and very, very happy and proud of the team for getting to this point, and they continue to bring out more and more features, which I mean just continues to add to the platform.
You know, another thing that's super impressive about Cryptoys that wasn't immediately obvious to me when we first started tracking them, but it is to me now, is that these guys built this from day one with a moat of protection on the regulatory side. They definitely spent a lot of time and effort building this thing the right way. They knew they were operating in a space where they were dealing with uncertain regulations, they were dealing with evolving laws, and they basically said, look, we have to de-risk our approach to this business. And from day one, they've done things in a way, they just always seem to be one step ahead. And from all the precedents, and speaking of the Dapper, remember yesterday we did the video about the Dapper settlement, and I understand it didn't go to the court of law and it wasn't officially judged, but it was still a settlement. The point is that you need self-custody, and you need to give owners of these NFTs the maximum amount of flexibility that you can possibly can to detach yourself as a company from the valuation of these things. And I think Cryptoys thought about all these things from day one. They built the company the right way from day one to the traditional market. They have given self-custody now the day they released the marketplace, because they knew that they would give the owners the maximum amount of flexibility that they can have to detach themselves from the responsibility that Dapper had to go through, this whole thing about NFTs being security. These guys thought 3 steps ahead, and they're not done yet. The utility-driven platform is something that I'm not really seeing around the space. This is truly something that's unique to Cryptoys. These are all fully animated, gamifiable NFTs and digital collectibles and digital toys. They are designed from day one to be integrated into their games. When there's games, then you have people who actually want to do this. And here, Joe, is the best part. They're not going to restrict themselves to 18 plus. They know that their market is going to be children. It's the future of gaming. Their tagline is "We're the future of gaming." So they've already prepared and got compliance to be under 13. So that these kids can come and play. They don't have a marketplace to worry about. They don't have cash out and KYC. Yeah. They just go and they just can go and use the market that's in house. It's crazy. It's genius.
I mean, talk about a sponge of a company that is just taking in everything that's happening around them and processing it and then building it. Like you mentioned, the Dapper Labs NBA Top Shot whole thing with that class action. Obviously, having their Cryptoys minted on Flow, very well aware of the Dapper team and all their ongoings. So, I mean, the legal team at Cryptoys, they've been on it. They've been ahead of the game. They understood what had to happen here, and might be part of the reason why we saw the market take a little bit longer to come out. I mean, look at that. Self-custody or the marketplace released, and the settlement just so happened to happen at Dapper Labs within the same week. Like, to me, I don't know if that's just 2 and 2 together or whatever it is, but it's kind of convenient timing. But beyond that, there's so much more. I mean, you got to think with all the stuff that's coming out, and then us digesting it and realizing that this is all happening, and it was all planned, and there's all reasonings for everything that's coming out and how they're doing it. You got to think Cryptoys is planning right now for like 2026, 2027. Like they're that far ahead. They see things before a lot of people are seeing them. And when they don't see them, they go to the community for feedback. And that was maybe an example of the whole Yoda drop when that stuff happened. And there's going to be things like that happen. And the fact that they're able to admit and correct on the fly with their in-house team is just like unseen. Nobody in the space that I see right now directly taking in feedback and processing that quickly. So, I mean, Cryptoys, you continue to do it, and you continue to be ahead of the curve in terms of planning, organization, and just being like such an official app. I mean, anybody who is paying attention right now is going to see the difference with this app and anything out there right now, because they're just a step above, I feel like, in my opinion.
But they have, it's more than that, Joe. Like, it's one thing to have the vision. It's another thing to be able to deliver on that vision. From the day we started tracking them, we started noticing that these guys can actually deliver. We asked them about ambassador programs. Boom, they hit us with iJustine within like 2 weeks. They went to YouTube royalty. Like, they're aiming high. They didn't just go get anyone. They went to go get iJustine YouTube royalty to come and promote unboxing, because she's the unboxing YouTuber, like the most famous unboxing YouTuber. They brought her in. They're not going to stop. What will you think when the games come in, they're done? They're not done with this stuff. They did with iJustine. They're going to keep doing it over and over again. Look what they did on the grassroots with guys like us who are in this space on the grassroots level. For people who are already into this space, they went and they started an ambassador program, brought these people in. They're making moves all the time. They do drops where they give you, like, they overload you, but they overload you with quality. You have the unboxing experience. Why is no one does it? There's not another company that does this. Why? Because Cryptoys takes everything to another level. Yeah. It's not enough for them to simply just do the minimum.
They get it. No, they get it. They get that people in this space need a reason to want to be in this space at this point. I mean, Top Shot was the first reason. That was the first reason why people saw that these things were getting crazy valuations, and that was the first reason. And now that reason has passed. We talk about this on the channel all the time. Value and price appreciation is not going to cut it. It will not cut it anymore. People are not going to care to hold an NFT that does nothing anymore. Cryptoys knew that. Cryptoys already had that in their vision, and that's why it was such a great mesh for us. Like, when we figured them out, started reading into their white paper, like, this is everything we've been asking for in the space. And I don't know if they've been listening to us for years as they were developing their white paper, or if it was just a massive coincidence. But regardless, it's nice and a breath of fresh air to have a company that sees the future and understands you can't just be the same as what already exists. You have to level it up. You have to do something that nothing else can do. I mean, you can't unwrap a toy from the toy store the way you can unwrap a Cryptoy. You can't have your toy jump out and do a dance and the package melt on the Star Wars package and give you the music and all that. Like, I open my package, it's in real life, right? I don't get music and all this stuff and lightsabers swinging around and stuff like that. It's different, and they're doing what you can't do with the physical. It's separating the space, and it's making an experience which is going to draw attention, draw viewers once they do build out the rest of the utilities. And like you said, they got iJustine on board. They got other plans in the works for sure. I mean, they're not going to stop here. They're not building this to just let it stand by the wayside. These guys are putting in a ton of work, tons of hours. Every time you see Will on a space right now, completely exhausted. The rest of the team, you can just tell the passion. So they're not going to let this fail, I don't think. And we're going to have to just see how it plays out. But I mean, bidding came out of nowhere. What else is going to come out of nowhere from the Cryptoys team? whenever that happens, we'll be here to talk about it. But I mean, just a lot of fun with the market. And now I got to go shopping, figure out what I want to buy on that marketplace, because now we can pick what we want.
That's right. One more thing to add, Joe, is that Cryptoys, I've been saying this since May of 2023, and that is Cryptoys is the best. The reason why I say that is because based on their transparent roadmap for all to see, what they are building remains unmatched in the space. I've yet to see anyone else even attempting to be what they're trying to be. Because from day one, they've built this thing to be a gamified, utility-driven platform. They want to be the future of digital toys. They're using their digital advantage to create experiences that are unmatched. And I think if they continue on this path, like this is a big deal. Like, I know some people they try to like minimize how big of a deal this is, but they got self-custody for Disney IP, which we didn't think was possible. They got a third-party marketplace. They got bidding. So their marketplace already is up there as pretty much everything we want. Obviously, it could be better. There could be more marketplaces, OpenSea, whatever. But we're pretty happy with the fact that we have this third-party marketplace. And right there, it's a massive bonus. But if they keep on this path, and they do, and they have a great marketplace, they have a great unboxing experience, everything they do great. If they continue on this path, what's their gamification going to be like? Is it going to be great like all these other things that they're doing? Are they going to listen to everybody and give them this environment that they're going to get addicted? Are we going to be on our phone, and instead of playing Candy Crush, we're going to be playing mini games that Cryptoys is going to put out? Is it going to be addictive? Is it going to be like RPG where we can level up? There's a statometer. These guys already have all these plans. And when they come out, I think people, if they haven't already figured it out, are going to learn these guys aren't here to play. And I don't think it's going to take long if they can keep delivering for Cryptoys to be one of the top contenders in the space, if not the number one contender in the space for the rest of the digital collectible companies to now chase and copy and be like. So I am very bullish on that. I've been very transparent about how bullish I am about that for over a year now. And this marketplace just helps solidify my confidence in the team to actually deliver on their vision. So guys, anyways, let me know your thoughts below. You can let me know in the comments below what you guys think. What do you guys think about the bidding? Do you think the bidding is actually an amazing feature that you're going to use? Do you think the bidding is something that all marketplaces should have? Also, what do you guys think about Cryptoys and its future? Are you excited about Cryptoys' future? Are you bullish on Cryptoys? Want to hear your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar, smash subscribe button, join the fam, hit the bell notification to get every single video every single day, and also do our VIPs. $2.99 a month, start beside your name, answer our spreadsheet. Guys, thank you so much. Take care. See you next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.